Our two latest investigations found that the firms involved had broken competition law. As a result, we fined them over £360 million. This matters, as here in the UK the firm's key customer is the NHS, funded by you, the taxpayer. Competition law exists to ensure consumers benefit from lower prices, greater quality and innovation. But over the last few years, we've had concerns about how some pharmaceutical firms have been behaving when it comes to the prices they charge for drugs. To address this, we've launched a number of investigations and issued fines where we found the law had been broken. In the case that involved hydrocortisone, a life-saving medication, we found that the NHS was overcharged for almost a decade due to the sole supplier charging excessive prices and paying potential competitors to stay out of the market so that they could keep prices high. This saw the NHS go from spending around £500,000 in 2007 to over £80 million in 2016. In a separate case, we found that the NHS was overcharged for a drug called liothyronine. We discovered that the sole supplier of this drug had exploited a regulatory loophole to continually hike prices, meaning that the NHS went from spending around £600,000 a year in 2006 to more than £30 million in 2016. This happened because the supplier devised a strategy to seek out drugs facing very limited or no competition. This gave them an unfair advantage in the market and allowed them to repeatedly increase prices. The drug was eventually put on the NHS drop list, placing limits on GPs' ability to prescribe it, meaning that some patients face the prospect of buying liothyronine at their own expense or being prescribed medication they felt was less effective for them. Given that the NHS spends almost £20 billion on drugs every year, you can see how important it is that prices are not artificially inflated. It causes vital funds to be pulled away from patient care and treatments. We will continue to hold the pharmaceutical sector to account and act to ensure the NHS doesn't pay over the odds. To read more about these cases and others like them, visit gov.uk/CMA-cases.